Oh, welcome back to Old Ridge. Now, there's a few changes today, and first change I'm going to make is before we get on with the story itself. I'm going to thank everybody who voted for the track, and I decided I'm not going to wait around any longer. We are going to change our now. Now, as I have a bit of money fiddling to do, all I'm going to do is take this, and I'm going to come back quickly for the other, and I just realised I'll have to wait on here for the other JCB, and we will sort out the money off screen. I realised I should have done this before I pressed record. Never mind. Alright, now the story itself. Now I'm on my own today. I am going to be seeding, because we have all the cultivating's finally done and dusted. I'm just going to drop off that front weight here. I'll just drop these off and get rid of these, then I'll sort the money out again. It's one of those problems when you do a series like this. There's a lot of things you set up, and that's one of them was to set this little scenario up. Yes, well, I'm on my own today. Now, why am I on my own? I hear you say. Well, do we? Listens carefully. Yeah, I think I do. Well, it's quite simple. We have another do-gooder in the village, apparently. I'm just going to flip back and on ones. Right. Oh, I've got a weight on this one too, so I will take this weight off here. And I think the other weight, oh, I'll get back in. The other weight there will go, will stay there for the JCB what's over the weight. We had a spare weight. Hell, we still got one. This goes back to Tom and Charles' work for us. And of course, with Charles, we bought for a short while a Cedar tractor, which he used out by the animals, which was his main area in those days. That's it. I'm just going to take this one back to the farm too, and I'm going to flick back, cheaty fashion. Take it back to the farm, take it back to the shop. Then I won't be tempted to use it, I hope. Yes, as I say, we have another busybody and another holier-than-thou type. Well, it's not the Crawford Browns that I do know, and I haven't told you yet why I'm saying all this. We'll get round to it in a little while. Let me ramble on first. It isn't the Crawford Browns, because as devious and as nasty as they are, they always let you know that what they're up to, that they're behind it. Whereas this, I have no idea who is behind it. Well, someone has gone to the police and said there's a criminal in the village, and she named him. Named him, of course, as Tom. So well, I'm saying she. I'm not even certain it's a she. Whoever it was made up some cock and bull story about some stuff going missing. Which Tom was nowhere near. That I do know, because he was working out in the fields. He was doing 14 at the time. But of course he was on his own there, so we can't actually prove it. Right, let's just... Give me a few minutes to get used to this. That's the one I want. Now I'm going to change that over out of that one onto Group 1, and I'm just going to go to the case Puma, and I'm going to move that into Group 9, and Group 9 will disappear in time. That'll do. They're all done. Yes, I made some cock and bull story about him pinching something. Well, I'm just going to hook up to the seed, or remember where it is. I am not exactly happy at the moment. We know it couldn't have been him. What's happened? He's been called in by the parole board to explain, and Kylie's gone with him to act as a character witness. So remember, she is a partner in this business, so her word carries quite a bit of weight. Now, I'm not going to do 19. I'm going to leave that to Kylie to get on with when we get to the next growing stage. I'm not that much of an idiot that I want to do that one on my own. What we got in there? We're a little bit short. I'm not certain what we're going to put in where as yet, but I did something for the home field. I've got to remember what does what. I think we were going to put some maize in the home field, which I can't do because this one doesn't do maize, and I will have to rent one. So we're going to do some. I think we're going to do some rape. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, so Tom is as I think we all expected. There's barley all through all those, but we need some wheat, though. Wheat up there, but that's not ours. Damn, I'm going to put wheat in the home field. Right or wrong? I want to just check stuff on there. See if we've got enough. If we should have enough wheat on here. Oh, is it? Oh, actually, I don't need to. I just want to go on to being field 1 with what we've got on here. And wheat. I must have gone past it. There we are, wheat. We should just have enough, so we're going to risk. No, it wasn't. It's home field, so it won't actually help. Yeah, it won't help. Bear with me, folks. I'll get there in the end. I think it's something like 60 or 61, I think. For those, we want a lot. What more than we've got here? Oh, well, we'll fill it. We do what we've got, and then we'll have a look up. And we'll have a look afterwards. Let's get on and do something. I think we messed about enough already. So I'm staying back at the farm just to try and get a bit more work done. And I decided, right or wrong, wheat into the home field. I'm one will protect the maize. Think about it, it's even closer to the BGA, so hopefully that will be slightly better. Right, I want to go over to the far side. Right, let's unfold. Oh, does this one unfold? Yes. Let's come out of cables, but let's have a look, see where everything is. Right, I think I'm going to go round. Now I'll go across the top here, and we will put GPS up so we get somewhere near straight lines. Now this never, even on the 17th version, this does not measure this implement right. It has never measured this one right. So you always have to double check, make certain you got that about correct. That should just about do it. Right, in that case we can get into cab. Now, I don't think I set up a key still for this. Turn it on. Put it down. Oh, yeah. And let's start cruising along. Yeah, so Tom could be in trouble if the parole board don't believe the truth. He could find himself back inside. Thank you, the moral majority. It's funny how they always call themselves the moral majority, but they never see many of them. Perhaps majority in that sense means quite a bit different to what it means to you and I. Yes, he's a bad kid, he's been a bad man, he's been a bad kid, but he's got his chance, and I just hope that no flaming ne'er-do-well does him out of it. Right, I'm gonna just do this edge, I think, by hand, because I need to run over it, some room to run over it. I have found Tom to be a very good worker the time he's been here. In fact, you give him a job and he just gets on with it. He keeps his head down. He was just starting to take part in our banter. He was just feeling confident enough, and now this comes up and it's going to shake the whole system. And so I prefer the Crawford Browns method. I don't like the Crawford Browns, they don't like me, but at least you know what they're up to. They will tell you, we are out to get you, ma'am and bipolar prophet, we are out to get you. Shawnee B or whoever else they had targeted on. But this one is cowardly in the extreme. If anybody says, I know we shouldn't run over this, and we will be running over this regularly, but cut me some slack. That's the first real job this tractor's had since we have owned it, so it's some form of celebration. Now, can we get that onto the next row? Right. It looks like we got it. But this seed is why I use keep this one, and although I had some longer ones, some wider ones, some 9 metre ones before, I haven't got them anymore. Certainly not for ordinary sound, because this does everything I want. Now I missed a bit back there, so I wonder if I could just hook onto this. And so those who are interested in bipolar prophet's date, you may have seen and heard about. I don't know how that got on, but straight after the date he had to go to America, to Ireland. There's not a lot of difference, I suppose, really. Well, I'm going to come across here and pick up on these other lines later. You need to go across to Ireland, to Drumard, to help look after Perry. And for once I actually heard Perry's voice. I haven't heard him since he left here. It seems a long time ago now. You remember Perry and Phil were the field hands for BP. Just having a drink, by the way, just in case you're worried of what was happening there. I think I was drowning. Or possibly hoping I was drowning. So we're going to take another. We actually want to do another lap, don't we? Oh, we can just do it. Yeah, so I haven't actually had a chance to ask him, because with BP not drinking much now. Mind you, at times he didn't drink much in the past, you to spill most of it. But I haven't told you that he wanted to keep that quiet, that his drink sometimes gets spilt by his own hand. Oh, well, we're getting on with this. I think I shall just get rid of that for the moment. I don't need it. All I've got to do is set up a key I got on 17 to bring the GPS up. I'll do engage GPS. Now, can we get in here or not? Yeah, just some tight turns there. Probably too tight. New tractor, you know, we try these things out. Does look nice and smart. I'm keeping everything closed up at the moment. I just want to use the air conditioning. It's reasonably warm for mid-spring, so I'm going to just try and keep cool. Well, this will upset Kylie. That the day I actually make this tractor ours, I'm going to be the one driving it. Although we are partners, we do fight over who has what tractor. And she reckons that's her turn to try the new tractor first. I used the JCB first. Well, I think I used that before she even worked for us. So she reckoned that was her turn to get first onto the tractor, but I'll beat her to it. Anyway, get wheat in here, and when we're back, and when I'm certain Tom will be okay. But I will be trying to find out who it is who's causing trouble. It wouldn't be the corporate Browns either. They'd go for me rather than Tom. They'd go for me directly. Now I'm going to go every other one. Might be easier to get round. He said hopefully. See what it looks like. Oh yeah, it looks fine. It's always nice to start getting the stuff seeded properly. We've got to go up to 19, and I say I'll get. We'll probably keep this tractor on that, and Carly can take that up and do it when she gets back. Be in the next growing season. I don't want to put any more in this time. That's the one we want. And there should be plenty. Oh, there's plenty of muck in here. I think there's probably too much muck in here. Might be a bit too rich for it, but it should go down okay. This moisture isn't too bad either, but we need to put some herbicide down next, and I've got to just double check what goes what. I have one problem at Livestock Mania, because I have chickens, and chickens were made not to be able to use, so they couldn't use water. Water was not a thing. There was a problem with the water mod, if I remember correctly, at the start, and this was made. This particular map was first put together reasonably early on FS15's run. Well, it's put in before soil mod came about. That gives some idea how old it is. I've also got soil mod on it now. It's what I have added. This had the lime mod on. We may get this done on this one. If so, we will. If I do, I do, and that'll be it. If I don't, I'll finish this off screen, and we will be starting with Kylie Seed and 19 North. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. No doubt I'll find something to do. I just hope our JCB is back by then. Yeah, at least two of us now can have powerful ones. Poor old Tom is going to be stuck with the little steer, the baby. I'm not telling him that's the baby. I am not going to tell him that. But there's a chance now I could get a decent tractor. This is now the most powerful tractor on the fleet. It's taken over from the JCB. I didn't want two at that sort of horsepower, but the case has been here since we started. That's if the steer come to that, but the steer hasn't done quite as much work as the case. Not quite. Done a fair old amount, but not quite as much. Now, a bit of this is because we have actually another tractor we can use for a front loader if push comes to shove. I can't see any reason why we'd want to use it, but who can tell? Now, I really must think about doing a screenshot, I suppose. I just wonder if I could check how to get rid of the animals HUD display. I can't remember now. Oh well. We'll just take a screenshot, I think, on our next pass. Well, this is a nice fine tractor to drive, I will give them that. And those who want to see something else, and I will come at the character and say the reason I didn't look at the case, was it CVX, is because Bipolar is using it. I don't want to use exactly the same equipment as he's got. So we tend between us to try and use the different stuff. Right, no, take that out. Take that down. Take that out, and I'll have to wait until the next lap. Next time we go back. But we're ready now. We've got no HUD at all. And if you know the way I play, I must have HUDs, because I cannot remember half what I'm meant to be doing without them. Right, let's get this set. Huh? Bet I didn't hear a good beep. Must have done, but I just didn't hear it. Right, I want to come out of the cab. Let's got it back in the cab and get some of these things up. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. We're now on the short bits. I'm not going to say what first sprung into my mind. I do try and keep this U certificate with great difficulty at times. Okay, I didn't want that. Now go away, that's it. Thank you. And we get the HUDs up one at a time. Now this could be fun, getting past that tree. I've got the tractor past, and pull the seeder come past. Apparently it will. Oh. Oh, I think I hit the wrong. Wasn't thinking. You not thinking, me? Never. Oh, I missed a whole bit here. In this corner. Oh, and I'll switch the damn thing off too. Oh well. Just going to get this edge done a bit quiet. I was constipating. Well, I'll have to do this one. This is what I'm coming on to, and we'll go back to the other one later. Lift it up, possibly. Take it around, and Bob's your uncle. We get back and do that last bit we missed there next. But we may just get all the way up there. We missed a bit ahead. Now, one of the things here is it's very bumpy and lumpy just here. It's where the old roadway was put in during the war. So it's not exactly flat. Far, far, far from it. I'm going to hope this misses it. This is probably where I should have cut the video. I almost got past just. You always get that feel when you make the video, you know you're going to do something that could well end up badly. Should I have cut the video just beforehand? The answer is normally yes, I should have done, but it's too late now. Just having a quick drink once we're getting on to the longer stretches. We missed a bit there, just on the next row, but again, it's where it was very, very lumpy. Right, put that down, and away we go again. That's a lovely piece of kit, this, I think. I'm going to enjoy using this tractor for the next 300 or 400 hours. It's already up to 2.2 hours. We don't seem to head up for much more 5 minutes. That is a bit we missed there. Oh, this won't do. They can't have bits we missed. Not as big as that anyway. One thing I haven't got on here is crop destruction, by the way. This is a serious, not for serious farming. A lot comes into it. This is more for storytelling and my little dream of reaching 1,000 hours on a map. But that probably won't happen, because by the time I get anywhere near there, 19 will be out. Not to mention cattle and crops, pure farming, real farm, and whatever else there is there, as long as there's no more expert farmer. Great idea, but just didn't work. I missed a whole big bit out here again. I think a lot of this is I should have done a second headland round, or left room for a second headland, and like I say, didn't. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this up off screen. I'm going to do this little bit with missed round here. But what I'm going to say, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and feel what you see is actually worthwhile, please subscribe. I won't be surprised if I don't gain anybody from that. Any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post on the comment section below this video. I try and answer everyone. Or at least acknowledge the fact that you took the trouble to write. I am a great believer, if someone takes the trouble to write, I should at least acknowledge the fact, at the very, very least. I'm going to try and get onto this one I missed. We've got this jumping again. Alright, now what I'm going to do is actually do that. Now I'm going to put it into reverse, get ready to stop as soon as it goes out of control, like there. That'll do. We should better get back on to. I think I'm going to have to go through this again and clean this all up afterwards. So with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio. And good luck to